We need some fresh air in here.
Kristaps, hi, Andy Adler from Pix 11 right here. Good to see you. Right off the bat, are you ready to lead this team, Kristaps?
Of course, I'm excited about the opportunity to be the leader of the team. But at the end, it's not just one guy. It's going to be us 15 guys as a team, and but I'm excited about being one of the leaders of the team.
Bruce Beck, WNBC TV. Kristaps, were you angry at the team, and are you angry in any way still?
No, I'm coming into this season with a fresh mind. It's a new season. I want to leave what happened. I want to leave it in the past. The past is the past, and I don't want to talk about that no more. Let's talk about the next season. I'm just excited to be here.
Kristaps, Otis Livingston, WCBS TV. Just wondering what it's like for you to come to camp now without Carmelo Anthony. We're talking about the past as a past. He's now a member, a person of the past. What did you learn from him in your 2 seasons here, and how much you're going to miss him?
Yeah, well, I'm really grateful, to have had him for these two seasons, and I had the opportunity to learn from him, be around him day to day, and he was a great leader for us. He was a great mentor for me, and he was like a big brother to me. So I'm really thankful for all for him being around me, and so I have nothing but respect for Carmelo, and I wish him the best in the future.
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press, to your left. Congratulations on a good summer, by the way. You guys
Thank you.
played well. Obviously, not just Carmelo, but Phil's also gone since we last saw you. A lot has changed. Just overall, what do you think about the direction the franchise is going?
The direction the franchise is going?
Yes, all the changes the Knicks have made in leadership and on the
Right.
players now.
Right, a lot of changes, obviously, yes, and a lot of new things. But I arrived yesterday. I have no idea, honestly. I was back home in Latvia just working on my game, focusing on getting better and coming back here better player, so I can make a bigger difference now when we play on the basketball court. So I'm sure the management are going to do their best, and us as players, we're going to try to do our best for the team and to keep growing as a team.
Kristaps, when you left last year, the last day you talked to us, you talked about rebuilding would depend on if you felt confident in the direction the management was taking. I don't know if you got a chance to talk or text with them at all. Do you get that sense now that things are on the right track for you?
With who, sorry?
With just management and everything.
Okay.
Do you get a sense things are on the right track now?
I believe so. I have faith in those people, and I believe they want us to grow, and they want for me to be in a position where I can succeed, and I'm excited. This is a lot of new things are happening, and a lot of new people are here, and so it's going to be a lot of changes. And I'm coming in, as I said, I'm coming in with a fresh mind. I'm looking forward to this season. I'm excited.
Yeah, hey, Kristaps, Mark Berman here at Post.
How you doing, Mark? All good?
Good. How do you describe your relationship last season with Jeff? There's been some murmurs about it. And second part, did you ever ask Carmelo or try to convince him to stay this year?
Me and Melo, we texted and we kept in contact throughout the summer, and obviously I understand it's a business at the end, and he has to make the best decision for himself, and I believe that was the best for him to take on a new challenge and go to Oklahoma. And about Jeff Hornacek, I have a great relationship with him, so I don't really know where it all comes from.
Kristaps, Adam Zagoria, SNY. A lot of players have left the Eastern Conference for the Western Conference, including now Melo, Paul George. Do you think that helps the Knicks' chances to make the playoffs in the East, and do you think this can be a playoff team?
I think that's kind of a losing mentality if you're hoping for for conference to get worse so you can make it to the playoffs. You have to be good enough to make it to the playoffs. And so I think no matter what's going on in the East or the West, we have to try to be the best team we can, and then we'll see our chances.
Kristaps, Yaron Weitzman, Bleacher Report. The addition of Enes Kanter means another center on the team, which means maybe more time for you at the 4. Is that something you're comfortable with? Would you prefer to spend more time at the 5?
I'm a lot comfortable at the 4. But yeah, we'll see how it all comes together. Who's going to play how many minutes at what position, and we have a lot of big guys, and it's going to be competitive in practices. I'm sure about that. So we'll see.
Kristaps, Christian Winfield, SB Nation. You obviously had a successful summer playing for the Latvia national team. Can you just talk about your summer, what you did, how you got better, how you got stronger, and just go into detail about how you improved your game for coming back for the season?
Yeah, I had a great summer. As soon as the season was over, I rested maybe for like 10 days and got back to work. Worked on everything. I was running on the track. I was swimming. I was doing all kinds of body movement stuff. What I had nothing. I'd never done that before in my life, and I had a really good summer. I put in a lot of work. I feel confident. I think I had a good European championship, which obviously as a team we didn't end the way we wanted to, but we did do one of the best tournaments in the past for us as a country. So I'm proud of those guys. I'm proud of the team that we had, and it was a great experience for me as being the leader of that team. And I think that's also going to help me here this year with the Knicks.
Tom Merriam, Sports Final Radio. How will the team miss Carmelo on the court?
Sorry?
How will the team miss Carmelo on the court?
Obviously, he took a lot of pressure off of everybody. We got to understand that. He was always the number one focal point for the other team, and I realized that. And now I'm going to be one of those guys that the other team is going to focus on, and that's going to make things more difficult for me. So it's going to be different. It's going to be way different. He draws so much attention, and now there might be more attention on me. So I have to be ready for that. It's going to be different.
Chris Banks, Court Cred. Are you going to be an All-Star this year?
I believe so.
Taylor Rooks, SNY. You said that you have been preparing yourself for this moment. How have you been preparing yourself for this? And what exactly does this moment leading the team mean to you?
One thing is just focusing on the things you need to do as a leader, how you can become a leader, the leadership qualities that you need, and just working on your game, getting better every summer, getting better every day, and if you put in the work and you feel comfortable, you feel confident, then you're ready for the moment.
And what are those leadership qualities that you need?
Just being a leader.
Malika Andrews, New York Times. Scott Perry, since he's got here, has put emphasis on we're going to build a culture of accountability, and that's something that last season maybe at times this team has lacked. How are you going to contribute to that culture of accountability, and what do you think your responsibility is within that?
I think it means having people that work hard, that see the same goal, and then you can hold each other accountable for actions. And I think me, as I'm going to try to be one of the leaders of the team, I'm going to have to also be an example for the other guys and also hold people accountable. But we have also great leaders, veterans that are going to help with that. The young guys, myself, and everybody else. So I think we have a mix of players that can contribute to that.
Kristaps, Duke Castiglione, Fox 5. You talk about leadership. Do you look at this as your team now and embrace that you're the go-to guy now that Melo's gone, and that this is your team?
As I said, I'm excited about the opportunity of being, the leader of the team. But at the end, it's going to be 15 guys on a roster, and everybody's going to have to contribute, and everybody's going to do that. And it's not just about one guy, and that's his team, and I'm going to do what I can, but it's a team. It's not just one player.
Kristaps, Stephen Bondy, New York Daily News. You were gone for like 5 months overseas. Did you, with the disappointment of last season and all the drama did you feel it was important for you to just get away?
I felt like it was important for me to get away just to work on my game and have nothing else around and just be away from everything. And I enjoy being back home with my family, honestly. And that gives me so much energy, positive energy, that I these 5 months were really important to me. I worked really hard. I worked really hard this summer, and I'm really excited about being back here and now showing what I worked on during the summer.
All right, thank you, Kristaps.
Thank you.